was the best choice to study English in a British university?
Language has always been a big part of my life, and studying at a British university relatively close to home seemed like a good option.
My dream is to be a writer, and being offered a full scholarship from UCLan Cyprus for an English language studies degree was the opportunity of a lifetime.
As an English language student, I found it interesting that my program combined linguistics and literature. So I got to know lots of different things about English grammar, linguistics, and how we acquire language, but also I was exposed to different authors, to different theories, which I found completely fascinating. And just taking the both from literature and linguistics got me inspired and helped me a lot to develop as a specialist in this field.
Coming to UCLan from a local high school, I knew nothing about Marlowe, Shakespeare, and other writers and poets of the Renaissance. But now, I find them very fascinating.
Well, for me, the ability to learn a new language and to go on a year abroad was the best feature of this course, of this program. And I really enjoyed first learning French and then learning German during my year abroad.
It is a very well-rounded course covering many different areas and eras.
For me, it's the fact that all my teachers are young and energetic, and that makes all my classes way more exciting.
As my love for literature has matured and grown through learning, so have I as an individual.
The way I approach literature has completely transformed. Learning about all kinds of stories and conducting literary analysis has expanded my horizons.
My critical thinking has developed. I am more open-minded and understanding. And I view situations or behaviors differently now.
I would love to see myself working in translation and interpretation of languages.
I aspire to work in the literary industry, and hopefully one day I'll be a writer or an editor working alongside other writers.
I think the English studies degree will give me an opportunity to work in different professions, to choose from a variety of jobs. And during my studies in UCLan Cyprus, I not only got lots of information about literature and linguistics, but also we looked into culture and psychology and how those fields are interrelated. So I feel like I can be confident that I will be able to find a great job after graduating from UCLan Cyprus in a position that I most like and most desire.
I have to say, having had the chance to study abroad for an academic year through the Erasmus program,
So many good memories to cherish with my classmates, my lecturers, and of course the hiking club.
One of the highlights was going on Erasmus abroad to Germany to study in the University of Cologne for 1 year. UCLan Cyprus and people there have been really supportive and helpful to make my transition from one university to another the most comfortable. And they've helped me a lot with paperwork because sometimes documents can be overwhelming, and they've helped me a lot to do that. So I'm really grateful that they made it happen. And also after my year abroad, they made sure that all the credits and all the modules matched, because that wasn't easy to do, because two universities have sometimes different programs and some of the modules do not match. But besides all that paperwork that came with Erasmus, I am so grateful that I had that experience, that I was able to learn a new language, that I was able to make so many great friends that I still deeply cherish, and that I was able to experience and live in a new culture, and I was able to see a world differently while being in Germany. So I'm really grateful to UCLan Cyprus and to University of Cologne for helping me do that.
I know choosing a degree could be difficult, but if it's something that you enjoy and if it's an area that you're interested in, then trust yourself in making the right choice.
It all starts with you. If you're willing to make the effort, then there's no limit to what you can achieve during your time at UCLan Cyprus.
The knowledge you will gain, the experiences and people that you will encounter will transform you into a new person. Those are gonna be your best years.